MathLux here, and today I will be teaching you the primary method of multiplication in Japan and China. It should be noted that this method is also used in many other countries, but these are the two main ones that use it. This method allows for easy visualization of what is really happening when you are multiplying two numbers. The method in question is called the sticks or line method. In essence, you draw lines based off of the number in a given base 10 column, and this is done for each digit in both of the numbers that you're multiplying. You must draw the lines of one number vertically and the other horizontally. Then you want to simply section off based off the base 10 value that each line intersection includes, and then write the number at the end. Don't worry, if this doesn't make sense, now it will at the end of our examples. It should be noted that the downside of this method is that it only works with two numbers at once. So if you're doing 3 or 4 numbers in a multiplication, like you're multiplying 3 by 4 by 5 by 6, you're going to need to do multiple different sets of sticks. You're going to have to do multiple different stick calculations. And with that being said, let's jump right into it. Okay, so see, here you can see we have the number 4 times 6. So our first step in this problem would be to write out vertically 4 in the ones column, right? And then our next step would be to write out 6 horizontally, 4, 5, 6, right? And then we just want to find the number of dots, and that will give us our answer. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Alright, so here is our final answer. So we have 24 crosses, essentially. That means 4 times 6 equals 24. And this makes sense because if we do 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, that equals 24, right? 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So there's the proof that it works. Alright, on to the next example. 12 times 13 equals what? That's the problem we're trying to solve. So we can see this has two digits, a tens column and a ones column. This has two digits, my bad. A tens column and a ones column, okay? So first we want to take the first digit of the first number, in our case it's the tens column, and draw the applicable amount of lines to represent that number. So since we have 1, we will draw 1 line. And then we want to go over to the next column, which in our case is the 2. And we might color code this just to make it easier, so 2. And we want to draw 2 lines on their own, separate from the tens column. We want to draw the ones column lines. And then we got the ones column for the second number. And we want to draw these ones horizontally, so they intersect with the lines we drew for 12. So we got this. This is the tens line here. This represents 10 here. Actually, might make this easier if we just write in what they all represent. 10, 10, 1. And then we got our next one, and this represents this 3 here, the ones column, and we'll draw 3 lines to represent that, and that's the 1. So we can see these two ones columns here, right? They intersect to create these 6 dots. So we want to section them off. 1 times 1 is 1. So these represent how much ones are in the last digit of our answer. And then this is 10 times 1, or 10. So these are the tens columns. And here is 10 times 1, or 10. And we want to section that off so it's on its own. And then here you also have the 10 and the 10 sectioned off, and we know that that is 100. So this is the hundreds column. And you simply want to count the amount of dots in these columns, and that represents the number that would be in that position in the number. So you have 1 here, you have 5 here, and like I said earlier, you have 6 here. So this gives us a 1, a 5, and a 6. And we simply put these numbers in proper order: 5, 1, 5, 6, and that is equal to 12 times 13. If you check that on the calculator, that's the answer that you should get. Alright, now it's time for some examples. Okay, so here's the first example. Please pause the video and attempt to solve this problem on your own. When you're done, please press play and the solution will be shown. 3, 2, 1. Please pause the video and attempt to solve this problem on your own. When you're done, please press play and the solution will be shown. 3, 2, 1.